A Brooklyn Park police officer is recovering after he was assaulted responding to a 911 call. Brooklyn Park police say they got a call around 1:30 Saturday morning from a resident in the 7300 block of 78th Avenue North. The caller asked for help but didn't indicate what the problem was and hung up the phone. Police went to check it out and found two people standing in the driveway. One was a man who police say was aggressive, balled up his fist and told officers he wanted to fight. When police tried to arrest the man, he swung at one of the officers, striking him multiple times. The officer suffered upper body injuries. Police arrested the man and charges are pending. The name of the injured officer hasn't been released, but we're told he's been with Brooklyn Park Police for 2 years. It's been more than 6 months since Russian President Vladimir Putin ordered the invasion of Ukraine. Today on CCX News, we hear perspective from Ukrainian students who have parents fighting in the war. The students visited Maple Grove as part of a 5-week business and entrepreneurship program sponsored by a Twin Cities nonprofit. The goal is to bring back ideas to help Ukraine build its future.
Ukraine has struggled over the years to transition from post-Soviet Union systems to more democratic way of being. The people are hopeful and fighting for the democracy and for the freedoms, and we need to worry about the next generation of leaders being able to actually live in peace in a democratic way.
18 teenage students made the trip. Maple Grove City Administrator Heidi Nelson is hosting one of them. The trip will provide insights into how business and government can work together, and the expectations are high. These students plan to be future leaders.
For these kids, they came here with a mission. They're here as these young leaders that want to get experience and then bring it back to Ukraine. So everything they see, everything they do, everyone they meet, they are kind of trying to process it internally and see, how do I apply this?
We will go back to our Ukraine and we will rebuild our Ukraine. We will share our knowledge with Ukrainians. And we are very grateful to Global Synergy Group, to our American friends for this opportunity, amazing opportunity. Glory to Ukraine.
The students say they have had to endure bombings every day and hide in bomb shelters during day and night. The nationwide labor shortage has hit nearly every industry. Healthcare is no exception. As a result, Hennepin Healthcare has launched a new internship program to inspire young people from diverse communities to pursue medical careers. We caught up with a student from Cooper High School who was part of the inaugural class.
So this is we have stethoscopes.
Derek Wade may just be a senior at Cooper High School.
Over here we have IVs and professional masks.
But he knows his way around an ambulance.
We have like tourniquets, we have bandages, we have everything to make sure that you can get to the hospital in a stable position.
This past summer, he was one of 20 students getting hands-on experience from professionals in the field as part of Hennepin Healthcare's Talent Garden program.
Yeah, I want to save people, like deeply want to save people.
The goal was to expose students of color, like Derek, to different careers in healthcare.
I'm very interested in becoming an EMT. I already signed up for the EMT course for my high school.
During the internship, they got to shadow doctors, nurses, and paramedics, and they received classroom instruction, all while getting paid $15 an hour.
There's a shortage of paramedics, there's a shortage of nurses, there's a shortage of a lot of areas, so and we want more diversity as well.
Marty Shearer is the chief of Hennepin Healthcare's emergency medical services. He says they're short about 30 paramedics.
Call me and check in and just tell me how it's going.
So this program was created to not only help fill those openings.
In the Twin Cities, if you're Black, Indigenous, or a person of color, you're less likely to be served by a medical professional who looks like you.
But to hire medical professionals who look like the people in the communities they serve.
It's really important that we have a lot of diversity in our profession, and this is a great opportunity for people to do things like that.
We have our airways.
Derek may not be an EMT just yet, but his experience this summer will go a long way to helping him land a career in the field after high school. A career where he can save lives and be a positive role model in the process.
I want to be an inspiration to my little brother.
Hennepin County wants to build a new facility in Brooklyn Park that would convert food waste into natural gas. The county wants to build what's called an anaerobic digester in Brooklyn Park, where the county has a recycling and waste station. This is video from last fall when lawmakers toured the site to talk about the idea.
We know people are doing the effort in their homes, at school, at work, and so this is a part of building the infrastructure to manage what people are diverting from the trash.
A study conducted 2 years ago at Second Harvest Heartland in Brooklyn Park found that a small digester could convert its food waste to cover 70% of the heat and power for its building. The price tag for the project is $45 million. The county plans to ask the legislature next year to pick up half the cost. Digesters are used in Europe and California, but this would be the first one in the Midwest. The Brooklyn Park Charter School received a generous gift to kick off the year, thanks in large part to McDonald's French fries.
Students might bring supplies, but they also might not, so to have these in the classroom will just be an immense help.
Teachers at Excel Academy received boxes of school supplies from Roseville nonprofit Kids in Need Foundation. The nonprofit raised nearly $91,000 during a Fries for Supplies initiative held at various McDonald's in July.
We were super excited to be a part of this program, and again, supporting teachers and students in the community is a top priority for us.
More than 320 teachers and nearly 9,000 students across Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Michigan will receive school supplies through this initiative.